Top of the morning, lads. Welcome back to J-Max News. As you can see, it is St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody. Ray the road rise up to greet you. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
As you can see, we're all wearing green. This on camera does not look very green, but it is like super light green.
It's cool. And thank you. Shout out to Uncle Matt for wardrobe. He provided us with these.
And remember, if you don't remember Matt,
blazers.
He was in one of our videos.
He was in week 3, I think. Was it week 2?
Week 3.
Okay, yeah. But he provided us with these sharp newscaster blazers. So thank you, Uncle Matt. He does want credit too. Next time we do credits at the end, Uncle Matt wants wardrobe credit.
So St. Patrick's Day. Yeah. I know how this thing started. You know, the real person, St. Patrick's.
Yeah, what
kind of got
this
this
story?
I think people started bullying him, and then he got kidnapped at the age of 2, and then he got taken to Ireland as a slave, and then he left, and then he wanted to go back and help out them, and he's kind of like a god, you know.
Yeah, he's this.
The reason there is no more snakes in Ireland is people think that St. Patrick just abolished them.
Well,
that's what people think.
The facts are, that's what people think. The facts are that there was never any snakes in Ireland. They're not indigenous to Ireland. If there's any snakes in Ireland, they were brought there by weirdo people who want to have them in their house. Anyway, the patron saint of Ireland, you know. My family is, I'm quarter Irish.
I have a little Irish, too.
Yeah, you are. You got some Irish in you.
It doesn't look like I'm really that Irish, but
nobody knows what Irish people look like anymore.
They're all the same, you know.
All over the place. We're everywhere.
So,
anywhere there's a pub,
right
there's an
off
Irish
the bat,
brigade.
this is kind of about St. Patrick's Day. I could basically say this is the 1-year anniversary of COVID-19, and I absolutely hate it.
Yeah,
with all of my guts.
We're celebrating a horrible year, aren't we?
Yeah.
It was.
You know what?
It was March 17th.
I feel like
1 year ago. It was 1 year ago today that Tony Evers shut down, and he did the right thing. He had to do it. There was a pandemic. He was told by the Centers for Disease Control, "Hey, we have to shut everything down, otherwise this is going to run rampant." And it's been a horrible year. There's over
the 2021s, I'd say, being a lot better.
It's already looking better. You know, there's vaccines.
This year's kind of like
getting better. The infection rates, but you know, we've lost a lot of people over the last year, and it's been a
Kobe Bryant, all those Kobe Bryant, Alex
Trebek.
The
COVID people that died from COVID.
Oh,
over 530,000 people. You know, it's nothing. We lost our friend Mike Spencer to COVID. You know, and that was really sad. He was my friend and mentor, and we loved Mike Spencer.
You've known him for a long time, yes. I'm guessing.
And that was, you know, imagine all those people that lost moms and dads. And,
exactly, like that's probably even worse.
Yeah. So,
losing your
mom,
you know.
For a lot of people, and it marks a sad anniversary. But things are looking up, like you said. What do we got to look forward to?
I'd say a lot more. We know soon.
What starts this weekend that we have to look forward to?
Oh yeah. What is it called?
March Madness.
Oh yes.
Is back.
March Madness is back, and they are actually doing it this year, unlike last year.
Remember how terrible that was last year when it got canceled? It was just about to start and it got canceled.
Hey,
and
this year they're doing it.
It's back. It's going to be different. Everything's in Indianapolis. Ugh, have you ever been to Indianapolis?
Mm-mm.
I've been there lots of times. It can be cool. It can also be kind of ugh. But, everything's happening in Indianapolis.
Whenever I think
for the men, for the women, everything's happening in San
Antonio.
Antonio.
Whenever I think of Indianapolis, I always think of a Colt because of the Indianapolis Colts.
Cool. Well, I always think of the 500, the
Indiana 500.
500.
Yeah.
Great race. You know, I've been to it.
March
to numerous Indianapolis 500s. It's a lot of fun. Great party.
March Madness is probably like one of the only basketball tournaments I watch.
I think it's I've
said
this for many, many years. You can ask my old-time friends. I've been saying this forever. I think that March Madness is the best sporting event that the United States of America puts on every year. It's like the World Cup every year. It's 64 of your best teams, and you lose, and you're gone. And at the end, there's one winner who made it through all the way to the end. And I don't know, you might have been a little too young a few years ago when the Badgers made it to the final game. They beat Virginia, was it? That hadn't lost all year. No, it was Kentucky, Louisville. One of those.
Yeah,
teams.
it was Louisville.
Louisville, yeah, and they beat them in the Final Four. No one thought they could do it, and then they lost the damn Duke. You know,
Duke.
Yeah,
Duke.
Mike, Coach K, Duke. Yeah.
Where's Duke again?
Virginia.
Sorry.
Somewhere like that. I don't know.
What, did George Washington play on the team?
I don't know. It's just like, we lost.
Duke.
It was
Duke.
so we were so
No,
high
instead of
beating.
Instead of Duke, more like puke.
Yeah, it was for me.
Pun
Still
City.
leaves a bitter taste in my mouth. But March Madness is back, and that's awesome. So
All right.
things are looking up, right? Get your vaccines. Keep wearing your masks until we're through this.
Speaking about
We get out of
vaccines
this
and
we
masks.
Go to baseball games in July.
Speaking
in
of
Miller Park.
vaccines and masks, the COVID relief bill has finally came out. Jay Dion got $1,400.
Uncle J Max, right? That's my tagline. I'm Uncle J.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Uncle J Dion.
So Uncle Jay, how's your $1,400 going with you? I don't get any money, so I can't say anything about this.
Hey, I got it today. I went and checked my bank. I put a bunch of it into my savings account, and I paid off a bill that I owed, and it's already getting circulated because I've got a plan. I want one thing that I want to buy, and then
What's
I
that?
want to save. I need a new motorcycle helmet. So I'll spend a little bit of that on a new motorcycle helmet at my friend Andy Fenwick's motorcycle store, Metro Motorcycles, in Fox Crossing, Wisconsin. Check him out online.
We live in
Good
Appleton,
guys.
Wisconsin.
Yeah, I'm giving him a free plug, so maybe he'll give me a 10% discount on my... Hey, if you're watching, Andy, 10% off my helmet next week. I'll say your name twice. Give me 20% off. This is how the market works, right, Max?
Exactly.
Yeah. Do you have anyone you want to shout out to? Anybody who's...
Shout out to all my friends. They don't really know about this account, to be honest with you. I never really told them about it.
I a whole lot of people too. I kept thinking it would take off on its own.
Exactly.
Just a spark.
Spark.
Yeah.
Spark.
Set off a forest fire.
So next thing are the snowstorms in Denver, Colorado.
Did you see that?
Yeah, and I also see tornadoes are destroying the South.
St. Patrick's Day.
The tornadoes are in
the
the South.
That storm that went through, a guy I used to work with just moved to Colorado, and I was watching the
Great.
news. Yeah,
That's amazing.
Yeah, like a month ago. And I was watching the news on Monday, and they got like 2 feet of snow.
2 literal feet.
Yeah. And in
That's half of
some
me.
places in Wyoming, they got 4 feet of snow.
That's just basically up to...
And they interviewed this poor guy whose pickup truck got stuck out on the interstate, and he had to walk 5 miles to his home to get a shovel and walk 5 miles back in 2 feet of snow and dig out his truck to get out of the ditch. I'm like, oh my God, that sounds horrible. You know,
I think if I went 5 miles to go home, I think I'd just stay home and call a tow truck to get it.
I'd call a helicopter to get it back here. I'll pay you whatever. I don't know. I couldn't deal with it. My heart would have exploded.
Exactly.
So that's tough for those people, man. And now the South is getting pounded with really bad storms. I hope everyone's okay down there. You know, find a basement. Get out of your trailer park and go to a storm shelter. There's some really nasty stuff coming through, and take care of yourselves, people. Don't get hurt.
The last thing we have is about Justin Thomas, a golf player. We are very,
favorites, right?
very, 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 very loving fans of the sport.
Well,
golf.
Yeah, we like golf. We don't want to be that gaga about golf, but we both like to play golf. Maybe this summer we'll do some golf videos and put them out, and we'll do J Max news from the golf cart. That would be kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'll get a GoPro and we'll put it up on the golf cart, and we can do J Max news that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do that?
Sure.
That'd be awesome.
Or we could just film us playing a regular round of golf.
We can analyze my swing. So, okay, yeah, Justin Thomas last week won the TPC at Sawgrass, one of the funnest tournaments to watch.
Exactly. How was the Players Champion? Who won that again?
That is the TPC, the Players Championship.
Oh, yeah. When you said
Island
Sawgrass,
League.
I thought of the other one.
Well, that's the name of the kind of
I heard Lee Westwood did pretty well in that.
He did really well, and he just couldn't finish. He did really well the week before, and Bryson DeChambeau put him down. And this week it was Justin Thomas. Bryson DeChambeau was there, and just couldn't close the door, and Lee Westwood was there and just couldn't close the door.
And Justin Thomas could close the door.
What did I text you on Sunday afternoon? What did he do? How did he open his back nine?
He got a birdie. He got 3 threes, which was a birdie, because I think it was a par 4, right?
Yep.
And then an eagle, which was a par 5, and then a birdie on a par 4. So
He went 3-3-3.
3-3-3.
And opened his back nine.
He got 4 under in just 3 holes.
Yeah.
Like, that's just amazing.
So
I've never even got 4
nine
under.
on the Sunday of a pretty big tournament.
Probably one of
That's
those
the highest-
famous tournaments, I'd say.
Well, it's not one of the 4 majors, but it's always been considered the 5th major, and it is the high. I didn't realize this. They talked about it on Sunday. It is the highest You make more money winning that tournament than any other tournament on tour. It's the highest paying out tournament. I think he won $2.7 million for 4 rounds
to be
of
honest,
golf.
that's just my favorite.
That's what you dream about, right?
That's like probably just the best course to play on. To be honest, they should have the
Island
Masters
Green,
there.
It's so dramatic. No, the Masters has its own weird drama. The Masters has always been my guilty pleasure. I should hate the Masters.
They gotta make. I have two
It
opinions.
goes against my socialist sensibilities, Max. Do you know what I mean? What do I hate about the Masters?
All of it.
All the pomp and circumstance. I love the golf though, and I love the drama. That's what we love
And
about sport, right? It's the
two
drama.
more majors I think they should have is the players major, and I also think they should make a major at Pebble Beach.
They should be a permanent once a year. They should turn like the Pro-Am. I love the Pro-Am, and it's super fun to watch Bill Murray and all these guys hack it out there.
But it should just be an actual.
Yeah, but they could do that anywhere. They could do that at Reed Municipal. They don't have to do that at Pebble Beach. I agree. It would be really cool to see once a year a really, really important tournament. I love watching Pebble Beach.
It's there for the players. But it's Pro and Am, and there's other people that we don't really know that are playing there. And they don't take it much seriously.
Yeah, a lot of them are just corporate executives who have enough money to pay for it. It's cool, like when Kelly Slater, the surfer, plays though, and then he surfs afterward. It's awesome.
So yeah, guys, that's all we have to say about.
What else can we talk about? We can wish everyone a happy St. Patrick's Day.
Hope
to
you guys are
continue
all
to mask and be safe.
And hope you guys are all having just a fantastic day.
Yeah.
And
this is a way better St. Patrick's Day than last year.
Sure.
It's not as good as St. Patrick's Day
right.
used to be. Mm-hmm. It's still not.
And
if you're, it's getting better, right?
Yep. If you're a little bit Irish, I want you guys to comment down below. I want to see.
Hey, everybody's Irish today, right?
Mm-hmm. Everyone's Irish, so comment down below, even if you're not really typically Irish, but we're all Irish today.
Today we're all Irish.
On March 17th of 2021.
17th. It's like on May 5th, everyone's Mexican. On March 17th, everyone's Irish.
Mm-hmm.
Que pasa? What does that mean?
I forgot.
All right, is that our show, Max? Do we have to be
yes,
that is our send off.
That is from March 10th to March 17th of 2021. It's Max Lemanek, J. Dion, sayonara.
I'm Uncle J Max.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.
Bye. Have a good week.